everyone. Welcome to the Waukomis High School News. This is Haley.
And Jamie.
Coming to you with the upcoming events.
Kremlin was a fast game. The Chiefs won 62-6, ending at halftime with the mercy rule. Senior Keno Richards had 2 rush attempts for 2 touchdowns and 97 yards. He also went 2 for 3 on pass attempts for 104 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. The Mitchell brothers had themselves at a night as well, Mark being on the receiving side of Keno's 2 touchdown passes. Eli had 2 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown.
Concrete Cutter was a hard-fought back-and-forth game. After stopping the Panthers on 4th and 2 on their goal line, the Chiefs got the ball back with their backs against a wall in a crucial situation in a tie game. Keno Richards was trying to escape in their own end zone and was dragged down, giving Pond Creek 2 points and the ball back. Pond Creek ended the game by letting time run out and giving you the final score of 34-36 Pond Creek.
On October 6th, there is a home football game against O'Keene at 7 p.m. It's pink out, so wear pink.
And on October 12th is an away football game against Sealing at 7 p.m.
On October 5th through the 7th is softball state for the high school at the USA Softball Hall of Fame complex.
And lastly, fall break is the 12th through the 16th, and we come back on the 17th.
Now, on to the weather.
The weather for this week will be in the high 80s and the low 60s.
The weather for next week will be in the 70s, and the low will be in the 60s. Now, on to lunch.
For Monday's lunch, we're having popcorn chicken.
On Tuesday, we're having chicken Alfredo.
Wednesday is cheeseburgers.
On Thursday, we're having chicken quesadillas. Yum.
And Friday will be chili cheese.
On Monday next week will be pig in a blanket.
And on Tuesday will be spaghetti.
And on Wednesday we will have waffles, a nice brunch.
For the next 2 days leading into Monday, we will be on fall break. Hi, Miss Mishak. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, that's fine.
What made you want to become a teacher?
I started in college working at an academic success center tutoring students, and I think that's really where I developed a love for helping students. I got to work one-on-one with students if they had issues, questions. I was really able to help them understand knowledge better in that content area. So I think that's probably where it started. And then I worked in higher education for a few years and just felt like the classroom aspect was missing and having that direct connection to a student's education. So all of those things have helped lead me to teaching. So.
Why did you choose Waukomis in specific?
I grew up in a small town, Waukeeta. I graduated with 7 in my class, so pretty small. My husband also grew up in Medford, so 15 minutes away from each other. Again, both very small schools. We live in Enid, and we love the area, but we definitely wanted to get our children in a smaller community and in a smaller school. And then also, if I envision myself teaching in a specific area, it definitely would be at a smaller school, not a large school.
Yeah, large schools can be pretty difficult to manage. How are you liking Waukomis so far?
I love it. So again, one of the reasons, we like the small school is the community aspect.
Yeah.
They're definitely invested in their students, and you can already tell that just by going to football games or seeing you guys in the band at like the Cherokee Strip Parade and stuff like that. And so we love it. And like I said, we can tell that the community is really invested in their students.
Yeah. How long have you been teaching?
This is my first year teaching at a public school and teaching science. So first year teacher.
How fun. What is your favorite subject to teach in science?
My goal is for you guys to never figure out which subject is my favorite, but yes, I do like certain areas. I wouldn't say that there's a subject that I don't like, but I do have topics that I enjoy teaching more than others.
Yeah. What are your hobbies?
I enjoy reading. Hopefully not textbooks all the time. So I do enjoy fantasy books, stuff that helps me escape from reality, those types of things. I also crochet, and then I like doing back in high school we scrapbook, but I like digital scrapbooking now, so I really enjoy those types of things.
Digital scrapbooking makes life so much easier.
Yes, and not as much paper.
Yeah. How do you handle the stress of being a teacher?
I think at the end of the day, coming home, spending time with my children, spending time with my dog and my husband, and then I have enjoyed lately because yes, I have been looking over textbooks a lot, just getting to spend that downtime with my son before bedtime and reading some children's books. He's 4 right now, so I really enjoy that.
Speaking of family, tell us about your family. Who are they and what do they do?
Okay, so I have a husband, Trent. He works for a company called Try, and they work very closely with high school students. He works some with FCCLA. Well, he works with FCCLA a lot. They work some with 4-H, FFA, but it's like a leadership consulting firm.
Interesting.
Oh, I guess I didn't tell you about my children.
Yeah.
So I have a son named Payson. He just started Mrs. Terrell's pre-K class, so it's his first year in school.
I love Miss Terrell.
Yes, and then he does too. He enjoys it a lot. And then I have a daughter named Mackenzie. She just turned 2 last weekend. And then a dog, Baker.
Dog Baker. I love dogs. If you could be an animal for a day, which one would you be and why?
Dog, because they're man's best friend. But no, they are very loyal. Seeing my dog, he is always happy to see me at the end of the day, so I think they're just very fun and energetic, and like I said, loyal companions. So.
Thank you for answering my questions.
You're welcome. Thanks for interviewing me.
Until next time, I'm Haley.
And I'm Jamie.
And you've just watched Waukomis News.